Hey, I didn't see you there. Hey guys, how's it going? Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at LG's new OLED C5. Now, this TV is a part of LG's newest OLED Evo line, and it's packed with a ton of features that make it great for gaming, movies, and anything you really want to enjoy on your TV. Now, if you're strictly here just because you're shopping for a TV, there may or may not be a special YouTube-only discount code at the end, so make sure you stay to the end of the video for that. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Now, starting with design, LG always keeps things very sleek and modern, especially with the OLED line. The C5 has that ultra-thin, zero bezel screen that people are always chasing that we often find with OLED TVs. Something a little different with the C5 this year is on the back. There's actually this kind of textured marble look to it, and I think it's really sharp, it's new, it's refreshing, and I'm glad they're paying attention to the little things. Now, today we're looking at the 65-inch version, but there's a variety of different sizes, so I'll make sure to leave those dimensions here so you can go ahead and screenshot them and thank me later. Now, it does weigh 59 pounds with the stand. However, if it doesn't have the stand, it's pretty light and easy to mount. I'd still recommend always having someone with you to help you mount it. Also, I typically recommend hooking up your cables to the TV at least and just have them drooping down while you hang it, just because it's a little bit easier that way than having to reach behind and get into the right HDMI port. It does have a VESA pattern of 300 by 200, so it's going to be very compatible with a lot of wall mounts, but depending on what you want to do with it, you might have to double check that. So yeah, I mean, as far as design, it's got that premium feel that we'd expect from LG: clean lines, a slim metal frame, and a minimalistic stand that helps blend the setup perfectly. Now, let's talk about what really matters, and that's the picture. The C5 OLED uses LG's latest Alpha 9 AI Gen 8 processor, which is really going to help power that OLED Evo panel. And because it is an OLED panel, unlike your traditional LED or mini LED TV, each individual pixel is actually self-lit and can do colors on its own, so you really get super rich contrasts and deep blacks that you can't find on a traditional TV. Now, C5 is said to have about 10% brighter picture than the C4, so close to 1200 nits as to where it was 1065 nits with the C4. And this, of course, is going to just help with improved HDR highlights, more vivid color, and also improves the visibility in brighter rooms. Is it the brightest OLED that LG makes? No, I mean, they have the G5, of course, but for most people, I think this is going to work well. Now, it does support Dolby Vision, HDR10, HLG, so whether you're watching, a movie on your Blu-ray or something nice on YouTube, it should be pretty dynamic, and it should automatically enable. We've seen that with YouTube and LG TVs over the years. Now, the refresh rate can reach up to 144 hertz, but if you're a console gamer and you have one of the new gen consoles, it's native 120 hertz, so you do get that super fast gaming experience, all with 0.1 millisecond response time. So very, very impressive stuff from a TV. If you're a gamer, this is definitely something that you want to consider. And also add NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync compatibility. If you're connecting this to your PC, it's definitely going to work a lot better than some of the other TVs on the market. Oh, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, let's talk about connections. With the C5, you do get 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, which we've come to expect because this is a premium TV, and that's kind of the standard now for premium TVs. If you're not getting 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, they're probably buying more of a mid-tier or mid-premium TV. And the reason you want those 2.1 ports is because each one of those will be able to do 4K at 120 hertz. So it doesn't really matter what port you plug your, PC into, or your game console, or even your Blu-ray. It can all do the same. And then, of course, it comes with the other ports like a USB. It has a couple USBs, I think, actually. And then it has Ethernet, optical audio out, and built-in Wi-Fi 6. So you're covered if you don't have an Ethernet connection. You're still going to have a very fast TV connection to the internet. It also runs on LG's newest WebOS smart platform, and they've been using this for a while with constant upgrades. I've always been a huge fan of the LG operating system. I think for a built-in TV operating system, it's really one of the best. And having that built into your TV, like the smart apps, allows you to not have to purchase a Roku or an Apple TV. Now, you can, of course, use those if you already have them. It's not going to hurt the TV, but you don't have to have them, is the point I'm trying to make. And also, might I add, because it has that upgraded processor, the apps are going to run extremely smooth on this TV because it can handle it. And of course, it also has all these smart features and, voice assistance control like Amazon, Alexa, Google Home, or even LG's ThinQ. I'm personally not crazy into the voice control stuff yet, so I do mention it, but I don't geek over it. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for connections. It's got everything you need. Now let's talk about audio. Now the C5 does support Dolby Atmos and DTS:X, so if you're connecting to a compatible soundbar or surround system, you're definitely going to get those high-res audio formats. Once again, with the Gen 8 processor, it's also going to help out with features like AI Sound Pro, which basically just optimizes the audio for, what you're watching. Now, I'll be honest, the audio isn't anything amazing out of the box, but that's kind of the standard for all TVs. It's really important that you invest in an external sound system, like, either hardwired with a receiver or even just a soundbar, which is a lot easier to set up. And the reason being is sound is 50% of the experience, if not more. Don't believe me? Watch this clip of high quality video with low quality audio, and then low quality video with high quality audio, and you just tell me which one is more, easy to watch.
So this is an example of amazing video quality with terrible audio quality. Let's switch and see what sounds better.
Now our video quality has decreased, but our audio quality has gone through the roof. Major improvements. What do you guys think? So yeah, it's not something you're typically thinking of, but audio plays a huge role in the overall experience. I mean, think about it when you're, pulling up to an address that you don't really know where you're going, and you're looking at the GPS, you have the music playing, and then you turn down the music so that you can find the, right house. It's similar to that. It's something that, if it's not there, it's kind of a little bit of a letdown. So with that being said, if you're looking for a soundbar that'll pair great with this TV, I recommend something like the SC9 because it does a really great job with surround. It's not going to break the bank, and it does have a bass subwoofer to help with the low end frequencies. Also, you can take advantage of the matching brands when it comes to features with audio like AI Sound Pro. All right, so I think that just about wraps it up with the C5. This is a solid TV. I really love the design. I think it does great in gaming. It produces great picture quality, of course, and honestly, it's just overall one of the best TVs that you can buy if you're not going with something like the G5 or, competitors' really high-end OLEDs. If you have a C4, is it really worth the 10% brightness upgrade? I don't know, maybe you want to put that C4 in a different room. Typically, 2 to 3 years is when you really start to notice a difference from your old equipment. So I wouldn't necessarily jump on it if you have a C4, but maybe if you have a C3, it's time to make that upgrade. Now, since you made it to the end of the video, we do have that special YouTube-only discount code for you, so I'll leave that down in the description. But I also want to know what your thoughts are. If you guys already own this TV, please let me know what you think of it down in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested in, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.